Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm going to be doing a video on people finding out about your YouTube channel and how to handle that and what happens if that happens. That made sense. And stuff like that. So if you make YouTube videos or are considering making YouTube videos, people will find out about it. I know I'm not one to talk because I am not that big on YouTube at all, but people still do find out about it, and especially the more you grow, the more people find out. So you have to be expecting that because you are putting yourself on the internet for anyone and everyone to see. So if you don't want people finding you, then you shouldn't make YouTube videos. I know it sometimes can be like intimidating, and some people can like bully you about it or not understand the concept, but I'm just going to give you some advice on what to do. Where I live, people are pretty considerate and understanding. I mean, they could secretly judge, but I don't really hear too much. I don't get really crap from my YouTube channel. Some people kind of joke like, oh, let's go do some makeup, or they'll be like, or some girls will be like, oh, I can't do my eyeliner, and then someone else will be like, oh, Zoe makes YouTube videos, but it's not really like a make fun of kind of way. But what I suggest doing is to laugh with them, because then it'll make it seem like, you know, okay, yeah, it's kind of silly to you, but if you make it seem like it bothers you, that's when they're going to keep kind of like teasing you about it. And really, if you think about it, it's nothing to be made fun of. It's really not. Like, you're bullying me, why? Like, what's so weird about that? Like, the only reason I think people don't understand it is because they think it's weird, because to them, they don't make YouTube videos, they don't understand how it is, they don't understand how much work and time and how much of your life you give up doing it. And it's a hobby. Everyone has a weird or unique hobby, and just because your hobby isn't the same as everyone else's, but do you tease them for their hobbies? Like, that's what I would tell people is like, who cares? Yeah, I make YouTube videos. I'm proud of them. No one should be embarrassed about their channel. And I have to kind of work on that, because sometimes people will pull up your videos in front of you, and it's kind of weird watching yourself, like watching someone else watch you and you're with them. It is kind of weird, but it's not embarrassing, and you shouldn't be like, no, take it down, take it down. Like, cool, I'm getting another view, I'm getting another like person watching me, and some people actually think it's kind of cool. And so if people are pulling up your videos, be like, oh yeah, I have a video on this, and just don't be ashamed of it, and like admit to it. Be like, yeah, like, and if you don't act like it's weird or embarrassing, they're not gonna make it awkward or make it weird or embarrassing. You have to show that you're confident in it and that you're comfortable, because if you don't do that, then they're going to be like, okay, and they're not going to really take it as seriously, because if you're not confident with it and you think it's embarrassing, they're not going to take it seriously either, and they're not going to think it's that great. But if you make it seem like it's great and fun, like it really is, when you're alone filming in your room and you're proud of your channel, they're gonna see that and they're gonna be like, okay, that's kind of cool that she's like proud of what she does. And even if they think it's a little strange, they're not really gonna make fun of you for it. And if they do, then those people are just rude and just are looking for something to make fun of people for, and you don't really need to be talking to them or need them in your life. If people accidentally find out about it, especially at school, it's kind of weird, because you'll be known as like the person who makes YouTube videos, which I'm kind of known that at my school, but not the whole school knows about it or talks about it, but people do know. But I kind of broadcasted mine at first, and I don't know if that's weird or not. A lot of people try to hide it from people they know, but I wanted my friends to watch, and I wanted my friends to subscribe and share my videos, because if they share it on social media, it gets more views for girls. And if they needed help with something, I'd be like, oh, actually I have a video on that, and I'd send the link. Like, I self-advertise all the time, so I'm not really like ashamed of it. But if you are, I recommend trying to change that. Even if you think your videos aren't that good, you're obviously still putting them up on the internet for anyone and everyone to see, so you have to keep that in mind. And some people aren't gonna like it just because they're haters, just because they don't want to like it, or they don't understand that type of video, whatever kind of videos you're making. So that's kind of like the pros and cons with it. But if you act like you're confident and you don't, aren't embarrassed by it, and you just own up to it and are comfortable and actually want more people to see it, then they really can't say much. If you're scared about your friends finding out, if they were really your friends will understand. Even if they think it's a little strange and they're not into it, they're not going to make fun of you for it. Like, they're not going to be like, they might not understand why it takes you so long and why you have to stay home to film a video instead. But I like to get my friends involved in my channel a little bit. Like, I'll make videos with them, and if your friends are up for that, go ahead, because they'll find out how fun it is. And a lot of my friends make videos or want to start making videos because of that. Some people think it's weird that you sit down and talk to a camera, but you're putting it up and you're talking to whoever's watching it, and some people think that's weird depending on the topic that you're talking about. But if you actually sit down with one of your friends and do the best friend tag or something, it's actually really fun and funny, and it gives you guys something to do. It's really time consuming and it's really, really fun. So maybe try to get your friends involved or have them watch some of your videos so they can kind of understand. And if they don't want to get involved, oh well, but they're still going to be your friend if they're your true friends. Like, they won't understand the YouTube aspect, but they're not going to be bothered by it, if that makes sense. So as a YouTuber and anyone watching this who makes videos or want to make videos, keep going, go ahead. And at the end of the day, it's for you. So who cares who doesn't like it, who wants you to stop, who thinks it's weird, who cares? That at the end of the day, that does not matter. That should not decide if you're going to stop making videos or if you're going to delete them and take them all down. You do it for you. It's a hobby. It's fun. It can end up being a talent. It can end up being a job for some people. And a lot of people find it really cool. Once you start making money, they're like, whoa, you can make money from that? And that's another whole topic in and of itself. And YouTube is growing. It's huge. Everyone watches YouTube videos, so people really shouldn't be that concerned with what you're doing with your life. At the end of the day, it's your life. It's not their life. It doesn't affect them, and if they don't want to be involved in it, they don't have to be. And it has nothing to do with them. So who cares what they think? Your videos are awesome, and if you're putting a lot of time and effort into them and you're editing them and you're working so hard and you upload them and you're proud of them, who cares what they think? Leave them up, keep making videos, and you'll show them. Once you grow and get to a certain amount of subscribers, all those people who are making fun of you, saying like, oh, it's pointless, they're going to be like, oh wow, she actually kind of got big, and then they're going to want to be your friend because they're going to want to be in YouTube videos and get shout outs and be famous. So just saying, you do you, and it'll all fall into place, and at the end of the day, it matters what you love and what makes you happy. You don't need to try to press anyone else because their hobbies don't concern you. So that's how I do it. That's what I recommend, and only put up a video if you're proud of it. If you don't like the video, then don't put it up, and then there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or something I didn't mention, leave in the comments below, and I hope this was helpful. YouTube is fun. If you want to do it, go ahead. If you're already doing it, keep going and live your life, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, and not caring what other people say about it, because YouTube is actually really unique and fun. So the people who don't understand aren't in the YouTube community. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.